Selah is a fusion, really, of my passions for breathing and moving and meditating. And I started on this journey because I had a lot of stress in my life and a lot of anxiety, had very busy thoughts, and I needed something to ground me and to really slow me down. I discovered much more than that in the practice of breathing, of meditating, and I wanted to incorporate movement into that. And so that's what I've done with the Selah practice. The benefits of breathing alone are huge. I mean, breathing cleanses our body of toxins, it strengthens our immune system, it reduces stress chemicals in our body and improves our circulation. And the benefits of meditation are a calm and peaceful mind. Also, it improves our brain function and again reduces that stress that we can have in our lives. And of course, movement can strengthen our muscles, can tone our bodies, and can improve circulation. So all of these benefits are ours when we practice Selah movement and meditation. The main focus of Selah is the breathing. All the movements are very gentle and calming. The movements themselves are not strenuous or weight-bearing, and everything is really designed and developed to enhance the breathing rhythm. Really, Selah is all about the breathing, and the movements just enhance that rhythm, and the meditation aspect of it helps us to keep ourselves in time and helps us to keep ourselves focused. So normally in a routine, some kind of breathing or exercise practice, you might count. So as you breathe in, you might count 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you breathe out, you might count, to the count of 4. Well, in Selah, every opportunity is used to bring scripture or to bring positive thinking into our movements. So rather than counting, we will in our mind practice a phrase or a scripture. There are 5 movements in Selah plus our basic breath. We always start with our basic breath, which is inhaling and exhaling, and we repeat this 4 times. As we inhale, we repeat in our minds, be still and know. And as we exhale, we repeat in our minds that I am God. So we inhale, be still and know. Exhale, that I am God. Of course, you're not saying this out loud. You're repeating it in your mind because you're focusing on your breathing, so you can't talk and breathe at the same time. So this is our basic breath. The first movement is a cleansing movement. Now for this movement and all the movements actually, you might want to stand with your feet a comfortable hip width apart, and you can soften your knees if you like, or take it down into a squat if you want to add that extra weight. Otherwise, just keep your legs nice and comfortable hip width apart. Now the cleansing movement is a very slow, intentional movement, swinging from side to side. So we start off by inhaling and exhaling, and inhaling and exhaling. As we inhale in this movement, we are repeating the phrase in our mind, create in me a clean heart. And as we exhale, we're repeating the phrase, and renew a right spirit within me. So we repeat this movement 4 times, and this is our first movement. Then we will go back to our basic breath. Inhale, be still and know. Exhale, that I am God. We'll repeat the basic breath 4 times, and then we'll go on to the second movement. The second movement is called the thankfulness movement, and it looks like this. We inhale, take our hands up to the top in prayer, and exhale, bring it down to just in front of you. And inhale, hands up to the top in prayer, and exhale, hands down in front of you. And the scripture that we repeat in our minds, or we meditate on and focus on during this movement, is, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. And as we exhale, his love endures forever. You'll notice with all the movements, as often as possible, we try and get our heads up, get our eyes tilted up, and even, if you can, remember to turn the corners of your mouth up into a smile. This releases lots of feel-good chemicals into our brain, this particular posture, but the smile is also great for making sure you're taking in as much oxygen as you can. So when you smile, you really draw in as much oxygen as you can. So like that, okay? So then we would go back to our basic breath again for 4 counts, and then we would move into the third movement. The third movement is the receiving movement, and it starts like this, and then we inhale and we gather into ourselves love, power and a sound mind, and we exhale and we're releasing all fear, worry and anxiety. So it goes like this: inhale, exhale, and we would do that 4 times, and the phrase that goes with this as we inhale is I receive love, power and a sound mind. I exhale, I release fear, worry and anxiety. So we would inhale, I receive love, power and a sound mind. We would exhale, I release fear, worry and anxiety. And that's the third movement. And then we would of course go back to our basic breath. Inhale, be still and know. Exhale, that I am God. So each of these movements is being repeated 4 times. The 4th movement is the surrender movement. So we take our arms up into a surrender position, and then we bend down and just cross our arms over and bring it back up. Okay, and so we inhale up to surrender position, and then we exhale as we bend down and cross our arms over as we come up. And the scripture that goes with this is trust in the Lord with all your heart, and as we exhale, and do not lean upon your own understanding. Then we go back to our basic breath. Inhale, be still and know. Exhale, that I am God. And we will repeat that 4 times. And then go on to the 5th movement. The 5th movement is the cross movement, and it starts with arms up, facing upwards, head tilted up. And as we inhale, we bring our arms down. And then we exhale and we take them wide. Then we inhale, we bring them back together, and we exhale and we take them back up high. And so the scripture that goes with this is all things are, and then inhale, from you. Exhale, through you. Inhale, by you. Exhale, to you. So I'll demonstrate it to you. All things are from you, through you, by you, to you. And so that's the cross movement. And we bring our arms gently down. And then we're back to the last round of basic breath. Be still and know that I am God. And we repeat that 4 times.